think mistakes were made, or?
Well, no, well, we do. I mean, this case, as an agency, we are trying to improve all the time. This case right now has already been reviewed by our Office of Child Safety.
The Department of Family Protective Services answering ABC7's questions about the foster parents now accused of sexually abusing children in their care.
ABC7 confirming the story is a much more disturbing than originally thought. Sandra and Antonio Huerta have had a total of 36 foster children. And while digging for more information today, our I-team is shedding light on what appears to be a problem within the system.
As we speak, the search continues for Antonio Huerta. The 62-year-old is a wanted man. If you see him, call El Paso Police. His 55-year-old wife is already in jail, charged with aggravated assault of a child and indecency with the child.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us on ABC7 at 6 tonight. I'm Estela Casas.
And I'm Rick Cabrera. Today, we confirm the Huertas have been investigated by the Department of Family Protective Services more than a dozen times over the past decade. ABC7's Darren Hunt has information you'll see only on ABC7. Darren?
Rick, take a look at this. We uncovered, with the help of DFPS, 16 investigations of the Huertas as foster parents since 2005.
We're thankful that someone finally spoke up. Someone had the courage to finally speak up, to say what was happening to them.
Family and Protective Services spokesman Paul Zimmerman says the agency investigated Sandra and Antonio Huerta 13 times over a 10-year period before finally finding reason to believe the Huertas allegedly sexually abused foster children from 2000 to 2002.
This foster home is now closed, and these people can't hurt kids anymore.
But should it have been closed years ago?
The first 13 investigations were ruled out because the evidence could not support the allegations of reason to believe. Our burden of proof is 51%. You cannot find reason to believe based on a gut feeling alone. There has to be evidence that supports the allegations.
Do you think mistakes were made, or?
Well, no, well, we do. I mean, this case, as an agency, we are trying to improve all the time. This case right now has already been reviewed by our Office of Child Safety.
I've worked with hundreds of foster families over the years, and I've never seen anything this egregious, ever.
Richard Deck is a certified child welfare law specialist who used to work as an attorney for Child Protective Services.
I've actually met these foster parents before in another case. Obviously, because of confidentiality, I can't talk about the child or what the facts were. They seemed like decent people to me, and apparently a lot of people had that impression of them over the years.
There are more than 650 foster children in El Paso currently. We asked Zimmerman today how much foster parents make. He said it ranges from $22 to $49 a day per child. Rick?
Darren, news none of us want to hear, but we need to know about this. Thank you very much. As we told you yesterday, the Huertas are accused of molesting a boy and girl who were in their care 12 years ago. Now adults, the accusers came forward in September saying they were abused in the couple's East El Paso home. That led police to arrest Sandra Huerta last week, and again, a manhunt underway for her husband.
The then 11-year-old boy says he was forced to watch pornography and have sex with Sandra Huerta. The girl, just 7 then, was allegedly forced to watch pornography while lying in bed with the couple and told to mimic what she saw.